Thanks for downloading a 3CR podcast. 3CR is an independent community radio station based in Melbourne, Australia. We need your financial support to keep going. Go to www.3cr.org.au for more information and to donate online. Now stay tuned for your 3CR podcast.
We're putting up new buildings, we're knocking down the old. We're working in the summer heat and in the winter cold. And the labour power we sell, me boys, for a hard and weekly pay produces mighty profits for the greedy MBA. And whether we were born here or born in Italy, in Greece, in Spain or Ireland, in England or Fiji, we all of us are workers, united we must stand, until the wealthy bludgers have been driven from our land. We faced deregistration, it backfired in the face. We're not fooled by arbitration, we won't stay in our place. We hit the bosses hard and fast to win and keep our gains, and break a couple of concrete pours to back our log of claims. So keep your powder dry and hold your head up high. It's class to class and face to face, our limit is the sky. We've got a fighting history and we never will be cowed. Our builders' labour is a name to make a man feel proud.
And it's good morning from the Concrete Gang, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on 8:55 on your AM dial every Sunday morning, 9:30, 3CR Community Radio. And we're all over it today, Campo.
Well, mate, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to rock and roll.
We're in the final zone. It's all happening. Actually, I went to see Australia play the All Blacks on Thursday night.
The Wallabies play the All Blacks?
That was, mate, that could have, mate... That's a bit like American gridiron football. It keeps stopping, starting, and Blake. I like it when Blake's going to kick the ball. He stares at it for 5 fucking minutes. What's he going to do? Jump on his boot and kick itself? I thought the bloke was locked. I thought he had the mad stare going, and nothing was going to happen.
I've got to admit, there's some parts of the game I like. I like how there's a few chubby blokes. I don't know.
No.
You can have a chubby athlete,
Well, we're all with them. No, that's a place for everyone. There's, as you said, the way you said that, chubby. Don't want to hurt anyone. We don't want to upset any All Blacks.
Fat shame anyone.
Well, one of our ex-organisers, Johnny Lomax's son, played for the All Blacks. I think it's Tyrell. I might get it wrong there, but he's number 3 anyway. But he played a great game for the All Blacks. It was the only game you can win. You win a game after the siren too. It was 32 or 34 all or something. And then 1 minute to go, and then the siren goes, and then keep playing until someone scores. Or something.
That's the same as rugby league. It goes in the golden point, and then you change times. It's pretty good. Yeah. But how good's that? It's a good stadium.
Except they're selling that bloody IPA beer, that fruity stuff. I'll tell you, mate, honestly,
mate,
I have to get on the spirits.
We're in Victoria. You only want a couple of choices.
Carlton, Melbourne, there should be a rule about that. All these joints do sponsorships like the racetracks and those places that do deals with these la-di-da beer mobs, and no one can drink. It's horrible.
I remember we had the battle of the brewery, and I went to the football, and because we were off Carlton, CUB. So me and my mate started drinking wine, thinking it's got nothing to do with CBB.
Yeah, the same mob.
Absolutely spastic, and then we found out it was owned by the same people.
CUB, yeah. And obviously for the listeners out there, we're probably putting them to sleep with all this chit-chat about the football and all that, but it's better than talking about the fucking Queen all week. I'm just about done in there. No, God love her. Yeah, she, nice. No disrespect, but, mate, how many things? Turn the TV on, it's... Oh, mate, and as you said, Camp, this morning, we could be getting another holiday soon because he doesn't look too good, Charles, doesn't he? He looks like he could be next to fall off the perch, old Charlie boy.
We could have a 6-day weekend.
Could have a 6-dayer.
I tell you what.
We can only rely on Charlie.
Honestly, she'd be off the time they finish all these funerals.
Well, that's what I was thinking. You probably shouldn't say that, but I mean, yeah, she wouldn't be.
It goes, how long? It's been going, feels like 2 weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah, oh, mate. And all the inbred, insipid bloody family walking behind. Jeez, what a... Anyway, let's not talk about it.
Shout out to the bloke who called Prince, what's his name? Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're an old sick man.
Yeah.
Wearing a Melbourne top.
Yeah. Well, that cost him to get out of that, £20 million or something. Yeah. It's a joke. Anyway, I suppose we should get on some construction business, mate.
We do. We've got the Swan on the line.
We have. We've got Paulie. Paulie on the line. Are you there, Paulie?
Yeah, good, mate. How are you?
It's Gorilla here, and Gorilla and Campo, mate. We're just ringing in to check in on you. How you going, pal?
Yeah, good, mate. Got Ironside carrying on here. Another day.
Ironside carrying on, 2 bob watches. Yeah, what's going on, mate? What are they doing to mankind out there, brother? Where are you?
Got a down at Croydon social housing government-funded project.
And
23, you're talking to worker again yesterday. He's to carry on in the background.
He's actually on the job as we speak.
Yeah.
I'll try and do. They're blocking us from entering the job, and they get physical. And then when you sort of just time to get back, put your arm out, and you're not advancing forward, moving backwards, and they keep coming up to you, threatening, and they're alleging there's assault in that. So these are the tactics that they do.
Ah, yeah.
Well,
they should spend more time worrying about the health and safety.
Doing the radius now. These are a joke, mate. These are a joke. They got a foot. So what they got here is the footpath is open. Right, it's open to the public. We've got a truck reversing in. No one's hindered the truck. No one stood behind the truck. Right, but they're all getting nervy and they're all carrying on and pushing and shoving on a public property. This is a government job in 2022.
You can't believe they're getting government work, can you?
It's unbelievable. I mean, it's a $30 million job. It's only about 4 stories, but it's not the point. People like this shouldn't be getting $1 of taxpayers' money. They refuse to put wash-up facilities and amenities on the job. They've got no toilets on the job. They're sending workers over to a job next door that's nearly done, which is under their building licence, but they're handing over a certificate of occupancy in 2 weeks' time. And that's the way they set up this government job. 2 prohibition notices on them from WorkSafe to even get a first aid facility here.
It's unbelievable, mate.
Yeah, this is how they operate.
Well, if anyone can sort it out, it's going to be you, Paulie, I'll tell you.
Oh, we'll have a dip, brother. That's all we can do.
Ah, that's right.
Honest.
That's right.
You've been having a dip, I see, especially in that non-EBA space.
Yeah.
Keeping them honest.
EBA jobs as well, right?
And pace.
Yeah, we've gone to pace, right? We've gone to a lot of Coburn, Co-Build, few others, Valio, but we've also Ryman Health, but we've gone to EBA jobs as well. We've gone to Cairns, we've gone to Haysar, we've gone to Hutchies, and the difference, I guess, between them is ultimately that those other builders, those last 3 or 4 that I mentioned, allow you access on the job. They don't lock you out. They don't have security on the gates pushing and shoving you. They don't ring the police and try and get you arrested. They let you on the job. They consult properly about safety issues. No job's perfect. They accept that. They fix the issues and take your advice on board, have a healthy discussion about it, and actually put solutions in place for workers and better their sites.
That's what we want, mate.
That's it. And always, when you go to when I went to that Haysar job compared to that Ryman Health job in Burwood, no running water in the first aid, no testing and tagging on anything. All their lighting in their hallways and their stairwells were all inadequate. It was darkness. Go to the Haysar job, proper first aid room, proper lighting, even the green exit running man signs, first aiders, first aid radio, 3 stretchers, 2 trauma kits, 3 defibs. I mean, that's the difference. At least the job's not perfect, but at least the basics are there, and that's what matters.
That's right, mate, and that's all we're asking for. This rabble that you deal with now and the likes of all these mobs, all they're doing is dragging the industry down, and we're having a lot of accidents on their jobs too, and people getting hurt.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you go and have a look at the toilets, mate. They're just a disgrace on them jobs, aren't they? They don't clean them, no piggies, no nothing. It's just...
No, so most of the time, like the Pacers of the world, like I went to the Blackburn job yesterday. I mean, every job might have a kicker that's missing here or there and they fix it up. But, I mean, you're talking 3 entire floors missing kickers. Live edges, missing handrails, right? Missing handrails on live edges that are 4 or 5 stories high. The boys, by the time we got there, were finishing off a pour on the top floor. They only had one access, which was a ladder tied to a peri deck with tie wire. I mean, this is the stuff that, you can't be everywhere at all times, but that's the comparison. And on that particular job, the smoko rooms and stuff were filthy because they just get a cleaner in twice a week. That's all it is.
Who was the formwork on that job?
They've I can't use the word I'd like to use, but they've split it in two, right?
Yeah.
Which the structure between the two. So you've got Marxcon formwork there, and another mob called, I think it was IRL formwork, which I've never heard of. But a lot of the guys there were fantastic. The IRL boys were mostly Irish lads, and predominantly they got domestic backgrounds, and even they could recognise that there was issues there, and we're thankful for us attending the site and just making some improvements there. So it just goes to show that it doesn't matter what your background is, common sense is common sense, and they appreciate someone sort of being in their corner and just advocating for them a bit.
All right, mate. Well, it sounds like you're a busy little soldier there, mate, so we might leave you to it, mate, but we appreciate you taking the time out to have a chat to the Concrete Gang, and
no worries.
Keep up the fine work, brother.
We got a song for you too, Paulie. I've lined that song up you requested.
Spice Girls, mate.
Girls, it's my favourite one. Stop right now.
Stop right there. You should be playing that there. Play it now, mate.
Thanks, gents. Have a great one.
Good on you, Paulie.
Mate. Sweet. See you, mate.
That's one of our organisers, Paulie. He's an absolute champion of a young bloke, and he does a fantastic job out there. He can dissect an atom.
He does. He has a crack. The bearded Spartan.
Yeah, that's doing a good job. But he has a strange request, you might say. Spice Girls. But
he's a different cat.
No, he marches a different tune. That's all right. That's all good. We're all different. That's all hunky-dory. All right, well, I suppose before we go to break, we better touch on the footy. We've got the preliminary finals coming up, and as I predicted, mate, the mighty Lions beat the Demons last week, and I think they got a bit in front of themselves, the Demons, especially their supporters.
Yeah, I suppose they all took the weekend off at the snow, and they thought they would have won, and they were saving their time for the grand final, but mate, no win.
Yeah, no.
But I've already had my grand final. It was when Collingwood beat Carlton.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. That was the grand final for me.
And Collingwood are playing the Swans. They're a big chance. They're playing a good brand of footy, Collingwood.
Playing the Bloods. It's the Felines play the Birds.
Yeah, it is. So it'll be interesting.
Who are you going?
I'm going Collingwood and the Lions.
I'm going Collingwood, and I'm a bit torn between the Lions and the Cats, but I don't like either of them. I don't like Danaher, but I'll go for Old Fitzroy.
Cats have got a lot of supporters that barrack for other teams, like Winard Bloke that barrack for Carlton and then went to Cats, and
He's had a rough week, I heard, this week.
Yeah. Has he? Oh, well. So we've got that coming up, and of course we've got the grand final breakfast coming up too, which is sold there. So if you want tickets, that bad luck.
And we got obviously on the grand final, we got the Queen's funeral public holiday, the football public holiday, Saturday, Sunday, and the RDO, so a 5-day weekend.
Deserve every bit of it.
And if Charles doesn't make it, we might turn it to 6.
I reckon he's a chance. He looks a bit
Mate, he looks a bit like his old man that caved in eyes. Not good signs. Not good signs.
How's he got to be paying the bills for all that? Anyway,
I wonder how much it does cost. I was thinking that myself.
Especially
because you got to think you got to change the money. The money coins now go to Prince Charles's head. His coronation. Bloody, it'd be a fair quid. You wouldn't get change for 100 mil, I don't reckon, do you?
No. Oh, no, I mean more than that. But anyway, but it is what it is. They've got plenty, haven't they?
Do you reckon? But I'm thinking about when I die, I have a 5-day funeral. It could be the new go.
That's how long it's going to take to burn you. All right. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll cut to a track because we've had a request from Paulie. As you could hear, the listeners could hear him out there on a job with confronting these builders, trying to stop them going on the jobs. And it's a tough job, and he does a fantastic job. But so what do you got for the musical?
Spice Girls, Stop Right Now.
Can we
Well, disclaimer, that is not on the musical director. That is Paulie all over.
Well, before Shagger rings me, we've got to throw one in every now and then, mate. And that was a request from Paul. He's out there stopping the jobs. He's stopping them right now, and that's what he wanted, so that's what he got.
Mate, we do have a broad audience, and some of our audience might like that.
I didn't like you dancing around your jocks, mate. That wasn't the best look anyway.
You can't stop right now, can you?
Anyway, all right, so what else we got, mate? Jeez, we've lost me way here a bit, my old mate. What have we got, mate? You've been touching on the RDO weekends. We've got 5 days coming up for grand final weekend.
CFMEU.
God love them. We didn't ask Paulie about the young activists either, you know.
Yeah, obviously we had a meeting this week, and numbers are up to about 100, so that's been pretty good. And workshopping the blokes, and bringing the next generation through. So
I reckon it's been massive.
It has, mate.
Turn up's fantastic.
It's getting bigger and bigger, and we're getting a few more of them young blokes getting put on jobs as shoppies or under as deputies and all that. And there's some ones that are going good, and it's good to see. Yeah,
it's good.
Future's in good hands.
And we've had a few subbies going broke.
Oh, at the moment, yeah. Well, obviously, we had Nationwide go broke. And
have they gone broke yet? Is it official?
Yeah, they're in liquidation.
Liquidation, yeah.
B&R Paulie.
Thanks to Straight Line Tarkin, because he owes them plenty.
Well, he owes another mob plenty.
Browns.
No, yeah,
Browns and BRC and Geotech. He owes them all.
Does he?
Yeah.
And I think
so that is going to turn the tears in a massive way.
And he's been a bit slow in his compliance, so
which is nothing new for him.
No, so and at the moment it's critical that if you go online, check your apps, make sure you don't just rely on the shop. You go and check your own stuff to make sure your super's been paid, your Incolink, your co-invest, and just let the union know if it's behind, and we'll chase it up.
Yeah,
because no one knows it better than you and what you've been doing.
Don't wait till they go broke, because that's the first sign they're going broke.
And it's hard, it's not as easy as getting, they're going broke, let's get the money, It goes into feds, and you might end up with 50 cents to the dollar if you're lucky, you know what I mean?
And a shout out to Bobby Connolly down on the Icon job. He's having a bit of issues on the job about keeping blokes from out underneath the pump when the concrete pump's pumping.
Yeah.
And we all know you're not supposed to stand under the pumps, because we've had a few of them come down and take a few of our members out. So when the stewards or health and safety come and ask you not to stand under the pumps or move aside, and sometimes it's a bit hard to try and keep an eye on working when you're screwing or trailing or whatever, but he's only doing it for your own health and safety. So let's all stick together and make sure you're out there on the jobs, make sure no one's under the pumps.
I was on a job with one of my best mates, Ghetto Dog. A pump collapsed. The hydraulic, my mate's, his nickname's Ghetto Dog. The pump collapsed and broke his arm.
Ghetto Dog.
Broke his arm. He was trailing concrete, and the whole pump come down and crashed his arm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. They're dangerous. People don't show them enough respect. So to Bobby out there, mate, he's doing a good job out there. So make sure there's no one under the pumps. That's right. What is it? The lockout.
Oh, Kniff, lockout.
Kniff.
So obviously we had Kylie speaking about the last couple of weeks about the picket lines down at Kniff for their EBA and all the OH&S issues down there. Kniff have locked, as of 6 o'clock on Thursday night, they've locked all their workers out. So if you're around, keep an eye on our Facebook, but go down and drop in and say g'day. The boys should be down there and say g'day, you know what I mean? And keep an eye on the Facebook.
Where is it?
It's down at Port Melbourne. I know you're a local.
Sure. I'm not sure the street. I know where it is, but I couldn't tell the address. But we'll find that out for you for next week.
And it's on our Facebook as well. And if you Google it, Borrell or Kniff, the same.
It's not hard to find.
So they've been locked out.
Chat, a lot of support for those people. That's what they do these days, lock workers out, but they're just trying to negotiate a new agreement. And
this is what I don't get, right? We have to go through and lodge protective action, which is a long thing. It takes a while. You've got to show you've been bargaining in good faith and then choose your industrial action. But a company can just lock you out in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
It's bloody, we should be able to take strike action when we need to. And if it's good enough for the goose, it should be good enough for the gander.
All right. Scallywags. Well, Straight Line from Tarkin.
Oh, yeah.
Tarkin from Straight Line, sorry. He's a Monty. He owes everyone money and everyone else is going broke.
Kniff,
of
locking
course.
their blokes out.
Locking their blokes out. Walker, Panels and Colac, the C-Bus behind.
Mate, they tried to attack the C-Bus bloke and they haven't paid C-Bus for 12 months.
Yeah.
Or Super for 12
Well,
months.
that's what you do if you own 12 months C-Bus, wouldn't I suppose, yeah.
Try and have a crack, eh?
APS,
APS post-tensioning.
post-tensioning.
Mate, he been whinging to me about post-tensioners doing the non-EBA undercutting him. I find out he's hiring these non-EBA companies and giving them the work.
What's his name?
His name's Michael O'Neill. He's been whinging about him and giving the non-EBAs work. So we making the problem bigger by giving them work.
So we talked about he's
Sham contracting, I'd say.
he could be Sookie Lala of the week, you reckon?
I dare say he would be. And obviously, I got another one. Urata. We had a job.
I've got it.
We had a job at Box Hill.
Hey, just on that cutting bacon news, 47 Turner Street in Port Melbourne, the Borough, 47 Turner Street.
Sweet. And we had a job at Box Hill. Urata, the safety unit, had been out there. Mate, the job was a disgrace. They had that Andrew Bajet, the engineer, signing off on scaffold, and the scaffold was non-compliant. No first aid sheds. The whole job was just terrible. I've got to give a shout out to Gary and Esther. Esther's our new member of our safety unit. They did a great job, and but some of these states of these non-EBA jobs, it's just a disgrace. And WorkSafe do nothing.
All right, Scallywag, who are we going for?
Ooh, I'm going to go with Tarkin because he's a. But then you've locked out workers. Which one?
Well, you were pretty confident a minute ago.
Yeah.
I look. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of time for the Kniff people. I reckon we'll get Tarkin.
Yeah, Tarkin's.
And the Sookie Lala would have to be Michael O'Neill from APS, right? He's sooked of everyone else and doing the same thing himself. So
yeah, that's red hot.
So we're going with straight line Tarkin for Scallywag of the week, and Michael O'Neill from APS as a Sookie Lala. What have we got else before we call it a day?
Mate, obviously, have a great long weekend and have a safe one too,
Not next week we do the show. We don't do the show live next week. It's the week after, isn't it?
It's grand final days.
Oh, next week it is too.
It is too,
so on the Sunday we'll be doing it live, so you can listen in live. We'll have we don't know who we'll have in here yet. We'll see who we get, but it'll be a live show, so that'll be good.
Who do you reckon is going to be the grand final?
I actually hope Collingwood. Can't believe I'm saying that, but
Collingwood Fitzroy.
Yeah, could be. You never know. All right, we'll go in the same old way. Dare to struggle.
Dare to win.
And if you don't fight,
you lose.
And it's good morning for the Concrete Gang. The musical director we're going out with
Metallica, Unforgiven.
by trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do, never cared for what they know. Myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. Hold these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they say, never cared for games they play, never cared for what they do, never cared for what they know. And I know, yeah. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are. No, nothing else matters.
You've been listening to a 3CR podcast produced in the studios of independent community radio station 3CR in Melbourne, Australia. For more information, go to allthews.3cr.org.au.